Good morning, children. Let us continue lesson 4 Ancient Civilizations. And in the previous video, we have discussed about Egyptian civilization. And today, we shall learn about Mesopotamian civilization. Mesopotamian civilization is originated in Tigris and Euphrates Valley. So, where Mesopotamian civilization originated? It is originated in Tigris and Euphrates Valley. The land between river Tigris and Euphrates is called as Mesopotamia. So, what is called as Mesopotamia? The land between rivers Tigris and Euphrates is called as Mesopotamia. Now let us discuss Mesopotamian civilization in detail. The word Mesopotamia means the land between the rivers. It was due to the two rivers, Euphrates and Tigris, that the West Asian barren land had become very fertile as food crops could be easily grown because of fertility of the land. The northern hilly tribes and the southern nomadic tribes of the desert wanted to establish control over this area. So, the most important area of Mesopotamian was the southern part of the valley between Euphrates and Tigris river, refers to as Babylonia. And this region, Mesopotamian region, was ruled by Sumerians, Babylonians, Hittites, Assyrians and Neo-Babylonians. So, who ruled Mesopotamian region? Sumerians, Babylonians, Hittites, Assyrians and Neo-Babylonians. Let us go through the political history of Mesopotamian. Sumerians were the tribes who were responsible for one of the first civilizations in this region, that is Mesopotamian region. Uruk and Lagash were the important city-states that flourished in Mesopotamia. Sumerians used cuneiform system of writing on wet clay slates. So, what form of writing they use? Sumerians that are called as tribes, they use cuneiform system of writing on a wet clay slates. Mesopotamians were in contact with Indians. So, who were contacts with Indians? Mesopotamians and Akkadians. Akkadians ruled after Sumerians. So, these are also, Akkadians are also the tribes. They ruled after Sumerian tribes. They were conquered and destroyed by the barbarians. They were conquered by whom? Conquered as well as destroyed by whom? The barbarians. Later, Amorites. Another Semitic tribe. Amorites are called another Semitic tribe ruled from Babylonia. And they brought the Akkadian state under their control and established a large state. Now let us study about Hammurabi. He is the most famous king among Babylonians. So who was Hammurabi? He is the most important, a famous king among Babylonians, and he was famous for his code of laws. What was his code? His code of laws is based on ideas like an eye for an eye and a tooth for an tooth. That means if a man destroys the eye of another man, they shall destroy his eyes. And this code was probably written to protect the rights of all sections of Babylonian society, especially the women and slaves. And Babylonian rule was followed by whom? By Hittites as well as Kassite races who ruled for some time or for a few periods. Next comes Ashurbanipal. Assyrians defeated Hittites and ruled Mesopotamia. So, who defeated Hittites? Assyrians defeated Hittites and ruled Mesopotamia. And Ashurbanipal was the last great king of Assyrian. He was a brave warrior and also a poet, and he founded a royal library at Nineveh. So, he founded a royal library called Nineveh. Next comes Nebuchadnezzar. After Assyrians, another Semitic tribe, the Chaldeans, re-established Babylonia. So, after Assyrians, another Semitic tribe came to rule, that is Chaldeans, re-established Babylonia, and Nebuchadnezzar was the greatest king among them. So, who was the greatest king among the Chaldeans? So, Nebuchadnezzar. He created hanging gardens, which was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. So, who created hanging garden? Nebuchadnezzar created hanging garden. It is said that Nebuchadnezzar got the gardens built in order to console his wife. Why he built a hanging garden? To console his wife who was missing the beautiful environment of hills, trees and flowers of her motherland. Some scholars opine that gardens were created by Assyrian queen Samuramat, and in reality the gardens did not hang in the air. The trees and the bushes were grown at different levels of the ziggurats. When the branches hung at different levels and swayed, they gave the onlooker an impression of being a hanging garden, and the Euphrates provided water for these gardens. This is all about the hanging garden which was built in the intention of his wife, Nebuchadnezzar's wife. Finally, about 2500 years ago, Emperor Cyrus conquered the city of Babylonia. So, who conquered the city of Babylonia? The Cyrus, which resulted in the downfall of Mesopotamia, which has resulted the downfall of Mesopotamia. Now let us study the contributions of Mesopotamian civilization. Mesopotamians were the first to adopt the code of laws in the world. So, which civilization was the first to adopt the code of laws in the world? Mesopotamians. Hammurabi was the first ruler to enforce the code of laws. Who was the first ruler to enforce the code of laws, children? Hammurabi was the first ruler to enforce the code of laws, and he had prohibited abuse of slaves. What he has mentioned in the slaves? In order to give rights of all sections of Babylonians society, especially that women and slaves, for that reason. So, he had prohibited abuse of slaves in his code of law. Mesopotamians had established trade relationships. Which civilization had established trade relationship? Mesopotamian civilization has established the trade relationship with the Harappa and Egyptian civilizations. And each city had a grandiose deity as in Egypt. So, guardian deity. So, each city had a guardian deity as the Egypt, and high-raised walls named ziggurat. So, what is ziggurat? High-raised temples or walls named as ziggurat were built here, and cuneiform script was used by these people. Gilgamesh is a great epic poem of Mesopotamians. So, which was the great epic poem of Mesopotamians? Gilgamesh is a great epic poem of Mesopotamians. This is all about the Mesopotamian civilization, and these are all the contributions of Mesopotamian civilization. Hope you have understood, children. In the next video, we shall study about the Chinese civilization. Thank you.